Yo, this episode of Whiskey Ginger is brought to you by Buffalo Trace. Buff Trace, baby. It's the only bourbon with balls, and you can see it right there, right on the label. There's that buffalo nuts. Get them buffalo nuts, man, them Colorado chips. This is good jazz, man. This stuff is the best. I really do love it. It tastes the same everywhere you get it all over the world. It's aged in new oak barrels for 8 years, so you know it's some quality stuff. For the price point, it's absolutely delicious, man. It's got a distinct flavor. It's smooth, extremely smooth. People that love smooth bourbons, this is the stuff for me, man. It's easy to drink. It's easy sipping at the end of a long day, whether you're drinking it straight up or with a couple of cubes of ice. I like to drink it straight. That's kind of my style with something this smooth and clean. Got a nice vanilla finish to it, you know. This guy, Harlan Wheatley, is the head distiller, and this cat knows what he's doing, man. He doesn't put anything in the bottle that he doesn't believe in, and that's how I operate my life as the Whiskey Ginger. I'm a supporter of this, and they're a supporter of us. And I believe in them. I'm not going to push anything I don't like, and I drink this stuff, and I like it. It is delicious. They're one of the only people that operated during Prohibition. They badass, bro. They broke the rules. Since 1773, Buffalo Trace has been pumping out some of the good sauce. I love these guys. They're the best. Go get yourself some Buffalo Trace at your local distributor, grocery store, liquor store, or corner store, a little bodega, who's ever hucking it around in your neighborhood. Go grab you some Buffalo Trace. Enjoy the episode, baby. What up, Whiskey Ginger fans? If you want to come see the Red Rocket live, once again, July 11, 12, 13, I'm in Comedy Off-Broadway in Lexington, Kentucky. I'll be visiting the Buffalo Trace headquarters in Louisville, I believe. Then July 18, 19, 20, I'm in the Sacramento Punchline, Sacktown, NorCal. Come see your boy. Then July 24, 25, 26, I'll be at Just for Laughs in Montreal doing 2 shows, Mainline Theater, and then one Whiskey Ginger live. And then August 1, 2, and 3, I'm at the St. Louis Helium. So come out, check your boy out, enjoy me. Come on, man.
In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk.
You were that creature in the ginger beard.
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires, the ginger gene is a curse.
Gingers are beautiful.
You owe me $5 for the whiskey and $75 for the horse.
Gingers? Oh, hell no.
This whiskey is excellent.
Ginger. I like gingers.
These aren't promotional things, so you just take them.
I can just take them?
Yeah, this is from some... Oh, wait, you go ahead. I'll let you do your thing.
No, we start non-traditionally. We just kind of like
Do
let
you?
it roll. Yeah, fuck
Okay,
yeah.
good. This is from some festival I did.
Let me see.
Here, you take the first whiff.
Wait a minute, is this marijuana?
It's marijuana.
Oh, boy.
Oh boy!
Wow.
It's a hybrid, so I don't
Grape
know
hybrid.
what you're into.
Well, I'm into that. I'm definitely into that.
There's your breakfast.
Grape hybrid, and there's a big grape gorilla on the front of
Yeah,
it,
that's
which I really love.
that's my spirit animal.
A grape
I feel
gorilla?
like a big grape gorilla.
Really?
Yeah, you know, in the morning.
What would my spirit animal be?
Definitely something mystical that doesn't really exist, like maybe a centaur,
Ooh, centaur, or probably, what about
minotaur.
minotaur?
I feel like half man, half
Half
beast.
man, half something.
Yeah, or maybe like what's a half man, half bat?
A ban. A Batman. I'm
band.
I'm Batman.
A band.
I always
What's your
wanted to be.
spirit
I always
animal?
wanted to be Batman when I was a kid. By the way,
Was that your guy?
it's the only superhero I liked. I don't
He
watch
was
superhero
dark.
movies. Yeah, that's why I like him.
Yeah, he was. I think he's one of the cooler.
He's by far
superheroes.
the coolest.
He's got the best backstory.
Yep.
And
you
the
killed my
coolest
parents.
cape.
I'm gonna fucking murder everybody.
Yes, and he's got a little bit of love, but it's overshadowed by all the darkness. Yeah, that's like all my past relationships.
Yeah, that's
Were all my exes.
your dating past were all Batman.
They lived in caves, and they had this horrible childhood trauma.
And do they always have a butler? They always had a
There's
British butler.
just a really great butler. Great snacks.
That's kind of nice.
But emotional abuse. But you know, whatever. It's all good.
Who cares?
Hey, who cares?
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Whiskey Ginger. My guest today is one of my favorite people on earth. I say that for all my guests, but I mean it once again today. Jessimae Peluso.
Oh, you mean it?
I mean it. Every day.
You honestly are one of mine.
You wanted to pour a little bit of this, and I said, why don't we do it? This is some
I
Buffalo
look.
Trace, baby. Kentucky straight bourbon, bitch.
I was like, let's have a little sip in the AM.
Cheers.
We're adults.
Cheers for Whiskey Ginger. We're adults. We can do whatever we want.
L'chaim.
Are you Jewish? No?
No, but I like to, you know.
What does l'chaim mean? To health?
Drunk.
Oh, it just means drunk.
No, I don't know. What does it mean? Cheers, right?
cheers? Maybe cheers.
Salute.
Salut.
Salut?
Salut means cheers.
Salute.
What
Maybe
if-
l'chaim.
What if l'chaim means kill Gentiles? Like we don't even know that they fucking they hate us.
Like,
L'chaim.
here's to your
Yeah.
sponsor.
I get a phone call from Buffalo Trace. Guys, let's stay away from the racist shit. We didn't know.
These honestly are
You like
really
these
great
chairs?
podcasting chairs.
They're nice, right? They're comfy.
Yeah.
You can rock a little bit if you need to.
It feels like some really terrible psychiatric news was delivered in these chairs.
Oh, big time. These are from the 60s, so for sure this was like acid trip, freak out.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like terrible, terrible stuff.
Let's pretend that you're here. I'm your therapist here. And go ahead and tell me what's going on, Jessimae. What's been bothering you lately?
I had a panic attack on the massage table yesterday. I really did.
You did?
Yeah. Of all places.
Wait a minute. Did you get high before you got a massage?
I don't think I did.
Sometimes I've been baked before and
Maybe
got a
I
massage,
did.
and I did
did. You're
not
right.
enjoy it.
I did. I ate edibles.
Yeah, if I get too high and then get a massage, for some reason I'm in my head too deep.
I was way too deep. And then I was
Yeah.
like, then I thought that I was controlling her, rubbing my body. That's how deep it got. Whoa. Yeah, out of body experience.
Wow.
And then I opened my eyes. I don't ever recommend opening your eyes when you get a massage because I feel like that's a wall, that fourth wall you don't want to break.
Don't break it.
I opened and her eyes were closed and she was like really into rubbing my body and it just freaked me out.
It fucked you up, huh?
It fucked me up.
You were on your back with your head facing up?
Yeah.
Because I was gonna say, when I open my eyes and you're in like the face smosh, and it's just so weird. You're drooling, and they're like, "How was the pressure?" You're like, "Yeah, it's fine." Just like, could you make sure? You always sound like an idiot inside of those face face smosh thing, and there's always like a puddle of drool that's coming out of my face.
And there's like stuff dripping out of your nose.
Ugh, oh, I feel so disgusting. And then when they say flip over, I'm always embarrassed to flip over. I do naked. You do naked or no?
Oh, balls naked.
I don't understand when people have
I'm gonna
clothes
keep
on.
a thong on.
It's so weird.
She gets near my butthole.
So the one lady that I had that I've requested a few times, she's not afraid of my ass, because I love getting my ass rubbed. Get in there. Get my fucking
Can that
ass.
be the title of the episode?
Not afraid of my ass.
She's not afraid of my ass. That should be a rap song.
She puts one thumb in my asshole, another thumb in my asshole, and then spreads me. And she goes, she tugboats me. You ever been tugboated?
I know, but I thought
It's my favorite.
oh my god, I'm literally dying.
Where do I go to get a massage? I can't say the place now. 'Cause
Thai.
they'll
You
probably-
gotta go Thai.
Thai is probably the way to
Thai
go.
all the way. Those women get their heels into your childhood trauma.
Well, because they're taking out all their aggression for being like
repressed
yeah,
and
repressed
in a terrible
and like
communistic
treated
society.
like shit for so many years that they're like, come to America for this fucking piece of shit to rub you, you fucking bitch, you rich bitch with your nice fucking person.
They sound German.
They are German. They're all German.
I really honestly thought you were gonna say when she spread your cheeks that she like whispered secrets into your butthole and shut them.
I don't enjoy my life. And I have to suck that up in my ass and eat it.
And then you fart it later in line at Starbucks and someone's like, he doesn't enjoy his life?
Yeah,
I
but
don't
when the
get
fart
it."
comes out, it goes,
It's just crying.
it's a cry. Yeah. That guy fart a tear? Is that guy farting tears?
Maybe
Wait.
episode title number 2.
Tell me about your panic attack. I want to know.
Oh,
We skipped
yeah, so
over
I
it.
like-
How did you?
Because I can't handle edibles and I put a couple drops in my tea.
Tincture. Is that what you had?
Tincture,
Yeah,
yep.
tincture. Yeah, that stuff will fuck
It can
you
it
up,
sneaks
dude.
up.
Yeah.
And so then I'm just like getting massaged and then next thing I know I'm like just rolling back. I'm just in like my head and I can't enjoy the massage. And I was like, if I can't enjoy the massage, I'm never going to enjoy anything in life. This
Right.
is the most calm, peaceful moment that I should have out of the week. Here I am worried that there's a tsunami coming.
Yeah.
You know, it was strange.
You had overwhelming panic.
I had overwhelming panic
Yeah, I
while
don't
I was
like
getting
that.
a massage.
Yeah, I don't like that at all.
That's weird.
It's just unfortunate because that's supposed to be so chill. But why did you get in your head, do you think? What started it? What was the first initial thought that
You
was
know,
like,
that's-
fuck?
There's got to be a trigger, right?
Has to be.
Probably like just worried about bombing on stage every day.
Do you think, is the stand-up the trigger? No, you do so well. What are you talking about? Like, there's got to be a legitimate trigger there.
You're right.
It's not stand-up.
Oh, I thought you were just going to sip the...
What if I just started eating these nuggets? Are you eating weed? Yeah. Yep. In the middle of the podcast, I'd rather eat
It's
some
8
weed.
a.m. Yep, I'm eating weed. You
starving.
bet your ass I'm eating weed.
I didn't get breakfast, so I'm just going to eat some grape hybrid.
I honestly...
What's the trigger?
I don't know what the trigger was.
What's bugging you right now in life?
Maybe that I'm going too hard.
Oh, you're too much?
Maybe burning at both ends.
Can I tell you something? I feel
Yes.
like the exact same.
You do.
This today alone. Ready? Today?
Yep.
I got this. Then I got to go to TV taping with David Spade for his new Comedy Central show. Then I got to go to Tiger Belly. Then I got to go to 2 shows with Rogan. Then I leave tomorrow morning to go fly all the way to Baltimore, Philly, Atlantic City
Are you going with Rogan?
Joe. Yeah. So I just like my days are smashed.
Are
My
you
days
sleeping?
are smashed. No, sleeping is for fucking weak people. Fuck sleep. It's for the weak.
And then you're just like during the day like...
You know what's so funny? My mom nods off. Like my mom can sleep anywhere, and she can just sit in a chair and just be like,
Oh God, I'm so envious of those people.
Me too. But lately, it's been happening to me. I think it's because I've overworked my body.
Yeah,
I'm working it way too hard.
And you're just like literally. Are you on fumes or do you feel good? Do you feel like what's your?
It's day to day.
I feel like that's what most parents say about being parents.
It's
like, I take it day to day.
Yeah, it's day to day. In fact, we just went to we went out to breakfast, and then I had to go grab some stuff from the liquor store. For the family and no, not this. We had this, but I had to go grab some stuff from the liquor store, and the guy goes, the guy's like, "Hey, you got kids?" Out of nowhere, I was like, "No, I don't have any kids." He goes, "You're fucking overrated." As he's peeling off the price tags of the wine bottles, I go, "Man, this dude's lived a fucking life." You could tell some shit has happened. But he just looked at me out of nowhere. He's like, "Yeah, kid." Like he had obviously just got off the phone with his fucking bratty ass kid, and been
like probably something was demanded of him from his wife to
yes.
like do something.
Overwhelmed. He was probably so overwhelmed and had to say it to somebody. I was the guy.
I've spent the past week with my sister and her children, and they're honestly adorable. But holy hell, is it a lot of work? She has two and they're toddlers, and the 2-year-old, the girl, there's the devils in her.
Yeah.
They look at you. Have you ever been disarmed by a look of a 2-year-old?
Are you kidding me? Yes. Every time I see a 2-year-old, I get freaked out. I don't know what they're thinking.
I know.
They're little angry robots.
They are little angry robots. And
they're ready to destroy. They want to break everything they see. Yeah, their arms are really stiff for some reason.
I know they are. And then like, they're almost like a ghost in a house because you turn your head 2 seconds, all the picture frames are off the fucking wall. You're like, what the hell? How did you reach?
Kids are just like apparitions. They come and they go. They fuck shit up.
They
give you uncomfortable feelings inside of your chest.
What
are they
scared.
doing? Yeah.
You need help. You call a priest. Like, I can't do this alone.
It is so true. I do definitely want to have kids, but I think that when I see friends that have more, one is chill.
One's chill because you can give it a cute name. You take time with the outfits.
Yep.
Make the cute snacks.
Yep.
3's a fucking pure
two
panic.
Is like, 3 is like absurdist. 4, people that have 4 and above, you deserve to get shot.
You do.
That's insane.
Unless
Stop
you're
having
Mormon
kids.
or an Orthodox.
Still, what are we talking about?
Or a Mexican. Those are the 3 people. I'm like, yeah.
Mexicans,
traditional,
Orthodox Mormons.
Jews, yeah, and Mormons.
Yeah, that's actually true. They can just keep having them.
Keep having them.
Yeah.
Maybe if we want to step out on a limb, we'll say the Amish, but they're not watching.
No, they're not watching.
You know what I mean?
They don't have, well, actually, we do have an Amish feed.
Oh, you do?
Yeah.
Is it just someone literally It's
a guy that is a
cow?
non-Mormon that listens to the show, and then he tells them what happened every week.
Does he do like a little act out after service?
Yeah, he does a live stage play of what we look like and stuff. He dresses up like us.
Is it terrible that I have my feet on your psychiatric chair?
No, I want your feet up. I want people to be comfortable in this fucking room.
I'm just...
This is comfy shit.
I'm more comfortable here than I was getting my massage.
Yeah, because you're not gonna have a fucking panic attack in my studio. I can't believe that you went down that rabbit hole because I've had a few bad panic attacks, but they always happen. They've happened in my past because I've talked about it on the podcast about me having anxiety and depression. But any panic attacks I've had were induced by genuine thoughts of like something is gonna go wrong with whatever I'm dealing with in my life.
Like something real you're stressing about, and then. For you, like what happens in a panic attack, and like, because I'm newer to it for the past year and a half. I've had them. So
the number one thing that everybody says, and I've talked about this before too, but the number one thing that people say that they hear in their head is, "I'm going to die."
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. It's extremely common. In fact, medically so. They've done a ton of research over why death is the ultimate trigger for people of all walks of life. They assume that this is the body going. What the fuck was that?
Did you hear that?
Oh, that's across the street. Dude, that almost sent me into a panic attack. I was like, somebody's house just blew up.
Holy hell, I was like, what was that?
Well, now we're going to die.
Yeah, now we're going to die. Whatever your neighbor's gearing up.
Death is the trigger for panic to get worse. So people assume that the feelings that they're having, that's what they think, I must be dying.
Oh.
And so then it compiles.
Oh, that makes sense.
So it compiles in your brain, goes, well, if I'm not dying, something is tragically wrong. If something's not tragically wrong, then I'm broken and I can't be fixed. And if, like you keep piling on to thinking like,
you try to find the source of it?
Yes, but you're just manifesting all these things on your own. All this stuff is self-induced. Yeah, the brain is fucking powerful.
The brain is its own universe,
It's crazy. We'll never be able to understand why we go through these waves. So of the millions and millions of people that have been documented talking about panic attacks, the parallels that they seem to have are the moment it's induced, there's a flush feeling. Sometimes You feel like hot flashes.
Yes, you just like a whole flush
whole
comes
body
over me.
flush,
Yep.
and you feel like this could be what it feels like before you die, right?
Yep.
Because we have no documentation of what people actually feel like the moment before they die.
No. Only
And-
like the NDEs, like near-death experiences.
but
and
even
even then,
then-
it's not, that's all speculative because
Right.
it's still in their head,
Right.
essentially.
So this is almost like the closest that we imagine it would be like to feeling like you're going to die, because your body does feel like it's about to shut off
It does.
for some weird
In
reason.
your heart rate, when your heart rate goes, like I feel like for me, like it's the flush, it's the heart rate, the hot rate.
Highway.
It's in my heart rate. And
my
then
heart
it's
rate.
like the thoughts are like
So overwhelming.
so overwhelming.
Right. How do you stop yours?
There's this grounding technique that sends me into another panic attack.
You have another panic attack on top of your panic attack?
It's this grounding technique that I've tried. It's called 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is that?
You identify 5 things around you. You touch
Oh,
4.
yes, I know that.
That
Right, that's
whole,
right.
and so I forget I forget which goes where,
Right.
and I'm like, oh God, I can't ground myself. I must be dying. Like, am I touching a wall? Is it a bear? I don't know what I see. Like, I just
It gets in your
can't.
head deep. It gets worse because you can't really think cognitively. Like when you're having a panic attack, you really don't think straight. That's what the weirdest part is.
It's not logical.
No, it's kind of thoughts keep shooting from different parts
Yes.
of your parts of your mind. That's what's hardest to control. Is you'd like to think that you could go down this linear path of like, here are the ways that I can fix this and get out. I have my own ways.
What are one of your?
Well, dude, you know the old shitty phrase, "This too shall pass." You know
Yep.
that? I do repeat that pretty heavily in my head and I haven't had one in a long, long time. Years and years and years. But when I did, I used to go, "This too shall pass, this too shall pass." And I would go through these breathing exercises. When I used to run track, you know, everyone mouth breathes until you get good at track and long distance running, and you learn that it's in the nose, out the mouth, in the nose, out the mouth. It regulates.
I'm like,
you're doing it now, yeah. It regulates your breathing cycle, and it
Right.
actually will slow your heart rate down if you go in your nose and out your mouth.
because you actually have to focus on
Yeah,
it
you're
because it's not a
consciously
natural
yeah.
way to breathe.
Exactly. So you're being more conscious
Interesting.
about the cycle. So it naturally helps you slow down. So I would do that, and then this is very cheesy and hysterical and stupid.
Put a finger in your own butt.
I would put a finger in my own ass, and
Yep.
then I would lick it, and then put it back in. No,
Why are you the most fun?
I would sing in my head. Come
Don't be. Come on, let it out, Whiskey Ginger.
Take It Easy. The song "Take It Easy."
Eagles.
Take it.
Oh, it's such a great song.
I don't. It just for some reason the melody is perfectly calming enough for me.
It is like it's
just
a little gentle wave.
and the word is like take it easy, take it easy. Don't let the sound of your own wheels drive you crazy. Is the lyrics.
Yo.
And I genuinely love that song because it would get in my head and I would feel a sense of calmness. I used to put in headphones and walk around college when I would have a panic attack. So I'd walk around my neighborhood when I started to
So you'd
panic.
actually have panic attacks.
Oh man, I used to have them fucking incessantly. I used to have
Why
them,
do you think? Do you know what the source was, or when the first time was?
I mean, I did. I talked about this one time before on the show. I had ocular migraines. I would go blind in one eye. I had migraines so bad I'd go blind, and then of course I got a million CAT scans. Am I dying? It was all this stuff. It was really just induced from like lack of sleep, overwork,
Stress.
too much caffeine, way too much stress. And I was peeling my body apart. I was working out every day. I would go basketball, then I would run, and then I go lift weights, and then I'd party all night with friends. So like I was just doing too many things all the time.
Right, not giving your body
My
any
body was
recovery
like,
time.
"Hey man, fuck you."
Your body's like,
Yeah,
you're like, ah!
it just breaks.
Well, if you're not going to listen, I'm going to shoot a lightning bolt through your fucking eye socket.
And I
See
would
if you
go
slow down
blind.
now.
I'd go fucking blind. Yeah, my body was just like, all right, we won't make him see anymore. He thinks he can party. Let's make this motherfucker not be
But
able to see.
There's logic to that. Like,
Sure.
you know, your body talks. Our
Yeah.
body literally is telling us what's wrong.
Yep.
You know, and I'm a firm believer that, like, not to get any cheesier than you just got.
No, okay. I opened up my heart to you.
But like, you know, what you eat, your sleep,
Yeah.
your mental health, all these things, especially food. Food talks to your body. Like, you know, the DNA that's in the food connects to the DNA in your body, and it fixes stuff.
Yeah.
And so if you're not getting what you need, like you were so stressed and overwhelmed and probably not replenishing the nutrients, your
Nothing.
body's like,
Yep. It
Boom.
breaks. It breaks.
your body's like a toddler. Like, what the? I need something.
Right.
Get me a goddamn apple.
Yeah.
Can I get a fucking
Can I
Fuji?
get a fucking apple?
Can I get a?
Can I get a Gala apple, please?
Can I get a Red Delicious
Can I
stat?
please
Fiji?
get a Granny Smith apple up in this motherfucker for some sugar and some
Is
nutrition?
there a kumquat in the house?
Who buys kumquat? There's
I
no way
don't
somebody purchases
know.
that.
It looks so difficult to eat.
Yeah.
You know how hungry the person who discovered that artichokes were edible must have been?
Oh, we have artichoke plants in our front yard, and they're
so
the ugliest things I've
difficult.
ever seen in my life.
It's like you don't even get a lot of meat out of it.
And you have to cook it to be able to get to the supple parts of the actual artichoke, right? The heart itself, like you have to just really, it has to be singed and cooked and softened. Otherwise, you're just chewing on an old hard plant.
And so do I. I need to be singed, cooked, and
I want to see that. That's you really want to warm me up, baby? Singe, cook me, and soften me.
Artichoke it, babe. Let's
Then
go.
Artichoke that pussy, baby. Artichoke that pussy. You had to be hungry to eat any of that stuff.
You really do.
Pineapple would have been a nightmare.
Pomegranate?
Pomegranate. What a nightmare.
What a nightmare.
No payoff.
Even on my best day, I'm not eating a pomegranate.
Nah, stains your fingers when you're trying to do
It's terrible. It might be good for makeup, but not for eating.
It is good for makeup?
I mean, it stains.
It does stain.
People have used pomegranate juice,
That's
like
right,
beet juice for
the lips.
stuff.
That's
back
right,
in the
for
day.
years.
For
Do you know
sure.
how to open a pomegranate the right way?
I just kind of smash it against a wall. I don't
Smart.
even. Do you?
No, you do it underwater. Do you know that?
Really?
Isn't that cool? Get yourself a bowl, like a popcorn bowl.
You get yourself a fucking bowl. Don't tell me to get a bowl.
Fine, I'll get you a bowl. Get yourself a popcorn bowl, fill it up with water, and open cut through the pomegranate underwater.
And then what happens?
It breaks it up easier so it doesn't splatter and stain everywhere.
Ah.
And then you can literally crunch it underwater and get out all the seeds. And the seeds sink to the bottom.
Where the hell did you discover that?
YouTube.
YouTube.
Because the first time we tried to do a pomegranate at the house, I was like, there's fucking pomegranate on the ceiling. You fucking opened it, went everywhere. It was like in my eye, on the cabinets. It's fucking annoying. All over the dog. She was soaked in pomegranate juice.
A week later, you find a seed in her ear. Son of a bitch.
I was straining her out to get some of the juice out of her fucking fur so I could put it back in a cup. Yeah, it went everywhere, and I was like, this is so dumb. I need to learn how to do this.
You sell this house, and people are changing the vents, and they're like, what is that in the...
We
is that a
found pomegranate seeds everywhere. Literally all over this home.
You should do that as a bit. That's so fucking funny.
Pomegranate seeds everywhere.
Yeah, that's good shit.
Well, you know what? You know what I'm yet to find in the new place that we're moved into now is
I just geotagged on Instagram. No, I didn't.
Yeah,
just kidding.
Please, no. No, people. Band-Aid problems of a home, and we're slowly finding like cheap things that people do to the house that you have to fix up. But I haven't found any fun nuggets. Like when we leave this house, I'm definitely going to leave fun nuggets.
Oh, you
right?
have to leave a nugget.
But nobody left anything cool or funny
Like,
or quirky or weird or
in the door jamb.
something fun.
Leave me something.
Something like like a little note. Hide little notes all around the house when you move out that are funny or cool or quirky
Why
or weird.
not? Leave a little message.
Yes.
Let me know you were here.
Like you know what I'm gonna do in the old sockets, like an old like old phone sockets.
Yeah.
You can, I'm gonna open those up and I'm gonna leave a note inside of them because at some point you're gonna rip out all these things anyway.
Yeah, you're gonna rip it out. And what are you gonna write?
Note says we're always watching you.
Oh my god, cute little note. It should be a picture of you shirtless, just like we're
Breathing.
always watching you.
Yeah, I want to leave something fucked up when you gotta have some fun when you leave the thing.
No, you do, and I think keeping the message going is
Yes.
important.
Yes.
It really is.
Paying it forward, Oprah. Like this weekend at...
Did Oprah say that?
She did pay it forward.
Oh, okay,
she
yeah,
goes,
yeah.
pay it forward.
Yeah, and then that movie came out with Haley Joel Osment.
Not as good.
Not as good.
Not as
and
good.
Kevin Spacey, touchy.
What happened to him?
I mean,
Kevin, come on in. Here comes Kevin.
Kevin, come out of the closet.
You guys know.
I don't. I mean,
you gotta pay it forward a little bit. I think you gotta leave little nuggets of life to make you laugh and them laugh. I've talked about it before on stage, but I used to valet cars, and this is back in the days of CDs. And my favorite thing to do was to switch CDs from one car to another car.
you'd give people CDs away.
I would swap CDs. I would take one from like a Mercedes and
like
put
a
it in a
Gordon
Volvo.
Lightfoot.
I'd swap out like Hootie and the Blowfish and Tupac, and it was my favorite thing to do. I just thought it was hilarious.
Enya.
And
Snoop.
yeah. Dre's 2001 with Yanni's best hits. I would to me, it was like I gave them both a nugget of laughter.
Yeah.
Because
something different.
how mad could you really be?
How mad can you be?
It's a CD.
Yeah,
Get over
especially
it.
to have like, who can say where the road blasting.
Maybe that's exactly what that guy needed
He
to just
needed.
cry it out on the way home after eating
Yeah.
a Buca de Beppo. You know what I mean? That's where I valeted
Buca de Beppo?
Buca de Beppo.
Is that where you is that one of your first gigs out here?
No. That was in college. My first gig out here was working in the music industry.
Doing what?
Visas for bands to tour around the world. It was crazy. I literally would get permits for bands to travel all over the world that had criminal records. That's what I would do. You can't go to Japan if you have a criminal record. They have to check your lyrics.
They have to check your lyrics?
They have to approve it because you can't have hate speech against the country. So, like they just want to make sure that everything is kosher. You can't say like,
Wow.
your songs can't be like fuck Japan or burn. They're just protecting their governmental whatever. I mean, it's crazy over there.
That's wild.
But I did that for a long time. But
I got E. coli in Japan.
What?
Yeah.
Did you really?
I think I just had way too much sushi. My body wasn't.
Well, it's not yet.
feeling
Sushi isn't
it.
good for you to have all of the time.
No,
you
because
should switch it up.
There's stuff in it.
Yeah,
You know,
mercury.
there's mercury. There's little
How
buggies.
long were you there for?
About a week.
Yeah, we were there for 2.5 weeks. It was the longest time I've ever spent somewhere.
It's beautiful there.
It's unequivocally my favorite country. I've said that. If someone said you could either go to Japan once a year for the rest of your life, or you could go anywhere in the world for just a couple of days for the rest of your life, I was like, I'll go to Japan every single year, over and over.
I
and
probably
over.
would too. It's the people
Yes.
are beautiful.
Yeah.
Like not aesthetically, also aesthetically, but just I'm not
No, they're very ugly people, but their nature is pretty. You're fucked.
cherry blossoms.
The cherry blossoms are beautiful. by the
They're
way.
beautiful people. I'm not. That's just not my. I'm saying like the country is gorgeous in the way the society is, like how they treat you and the tradition.
Yes.
And there's still tradition there. It makes you realize
yes.
how obnoxious Americans are.
Well, we just don't. We have our own things that are wonderful. I just think we just don't take a lot of pride in patience, and they very much so do.
Oh,
right?
they're all about patience.
But
I'm
that's
like,
a
"Bitch,
tradition
make
of
the
their
tea."
culture for thousands of years. Like we were talking about, I've bragged about Japan on every podcast I've ever done because I do really say
That's funny.
Save your fucking money and go.
God, you gotta
if
go.
anybody has thought about it, please just. I mean,
It's
like
so
that's-
beautiful.
People are like, I want to go to Europe first.
No,
It's like,
fuck
dude,
Europe.
fuck Europe. You'll get to Europe.
Yeah.
You'll get
Watch
there.
Hostel.
That's all you need to fucking know.
Oh, yeah. You want to go to Europe? Watch Hostel.
Watch Hostel. You got it. Hey, you've been. Now you've been. Japan is.
You seen Taken?
Yeah.
Go follow you too and see how that turns out.
Check that out. Find out how bad that goes. Adam Sandler just put out a movie about another fucking traveling around the world and how bad it gets fucked up everywhere.
See how great it is for white chicks in Japan. In Europe.
In Europe, yeah. Japan is great because everyone they have a penance for patience. They just are cool about being like, this will take a while, and everyone's chill about it.
It really is.
So it
chill.
transfers to you. You're just like, okay.
You have to.
Like when you order a drink in Japan, it doesn't come right away. It's not
No.
like America's like, what do you want? What do you want, bud? What do you got? What do you got? They take
You
your
sit
order
down.
and then you sit and they make your drink.
Yep.
And they hand chip the ice because they don't have ice machines. And it's just like a nice, melodic, smooth, we'll get it to you. There is no pressure to be like, in America, it's like you sit down, you're like, we gotta eat, we gotta go.
Yeah,
You have to
you gotta go. What are we doing next? What are we doing after
Where are we
that?
going?
What's the
What
fourth
time is
thing?
it? What
How
time
we
is the
gonna go
movie?
to sleep?
What time is the movie?
What time do you wanna go to bed?
end?
What time
What time
do
the
you
baby's
gotta
gonna be
wake
home?
up? We gotta do
That's
this.
it.
Why can't I sleep? Why am I stressed out?
Yeah.
It's
That's
like,
American culture.
It's
The moment the plate
go,
comes.
Go.
Yeah, the moment they serve the food in America, you're like, give me the check.
Yep.
Give me the check. I gotta
Come on.
go.
I want 4 desserts. I'm ready to go. It's insane.
Yeah,
It does make you realize how fast paced your own existence has been.
That's
up
why we
until that
crash.
point. Yeah, it is why we crash.
That's why we crash.
But on the other hand, Japanese got one of the highest suicide rates in the world.
That's because they put pressure on themselves.
Yeah.
That's different.
The performance.
Oof. The pressure to succeed in Japan is significantly higher than it is here.
Yep.
We also have a little bit more of a societal crutch. Like as much as like we can talk shit, people talk shit about America being like not helping out those that are less fortunate. If you ever travel the world, you're like,
we're everywhere.
We're pretty fucking good. Like
Yeah.
we could be better as a country without a doubt. Of course. But like there's some countries that don't give a fuck about those below. Like they don't give a fuck about those.
They're like, I mean,
They're trash. They step
caste
all over these
systems
people.
in almost every other.
It's disgusting.
Yeah, it's really disgusting.
And so we're bad for sure, but when you do travel the world and you see how other countries treat people without, that you're like, wow, dude, that's pretty brash. And they don't give a fuck.
No, they don't. We are more advanced in that. And it's like we do have our own little caste system, but I feel like in other countries, especially like third world, where it's a little bit more, dire, whoever's not in that caste system, like the lowest one,
Yeah.
everyone else in the other systems beat the shit out of the lowest one.
They do.
Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And it's accepted.
Totally.
It's almost a part of that culture. So it's
Yeah.
a strange, once you get out like into different countries, once you start going like Middle East, Japan,
Yeah.
even parts of Europe, and you really see how different each society lives, it just, I don't know, man. It kind of like, it makes you appreciate what we do have here in America.
Yes, that's what's beautiful. That's what I think people need. People who talk shit about America. I'm not like a fucking hardcore nationalist, but I do take a lot of pride in this country, and I don't like when people fucking shit on us because it's like, dude, we're a pretty wonderful fucking place to live.
Yeah, we
Like,
are.
why are we
And people
shitting all over
swimming.
us? Yes.
People are digging tunnels
Yes.
to try to
Get here, dude. Like, this is a great fuck. I just don't like when we do that, when they're like, fucking America bullshit. It's like, Yeah, dude, we need to fix problems. Yes, no, there is no utopian society.
Right.
There's no perfect place.
We have to
but
figure out how to extinguish the Kardashians. We're getting
We're getting there.
We're
and
learning.
We're getting there. TV's dying, so, that could be the start.
It is.
Yeah, we can start cutting the cord completely. But you've done troop tours. How many times have you done for the troops?
I did the Christmas USO tour.
Right.
That was Middle East, and then I did Japan.
Yeah, you did
That
Japan.
was in February.
I thought you went to Middle East twice. I'm wrong?
It was a 2-week. It was
Oh,
long.
okay.
Yeah,
It was just
we were
long.
with
I thought you were there twice.
The chairman.
How tight is that?
It was like, because he was one of the elite in the military, we got to travel his level of travel.
Whoa.
Which was like, we were on Air Force 2.
What the fuck?
And I was like, just like total trading places. I'm like, what the fuck?
You're like, y'all have a pooper on this thing? Like,
Y'all
there's a
got
bathroom.
toilet paper?
Yes, there's a
y'all
bathroom.
Y'all got soft
Jessimae.
toilet paper.
Jessimae, please don't poop in the middle of the plane.
It was wild, and like just traveling in like huge like C-17s and getting dropped off in a like one of those like planes that just land straight and then getting picked up and then brought to another place.
They take off up.
Yep.
They're like helicopter planes.
Yep.
That shit blows my fucking mind.
It's
the military
wild.
has the wildest shit.
Yeah,
Sometimes they fly over. I was golfing deep north in the valley, and they have when they're going down to the base, they just fly back and forth for test runs and all that stuff.
Yeah, with like their Chinooks and their Asprey.
So
Asprey?
badass.
What do you call it?
Osprey.
Ospreys. Those are so cool.
Yeah, so fucking dope.
Yeah.
When you see them, you're like, wow, that just cost $1 million to see. You know what I mean? Like, that was $1 million just flying by.
It's awesome.
It's tight. It shows the world that we not to be fucked with.
No,
bitch.
not at all. And
Don't
like,
fuck with us.
I've talked about it on stage too about like one of the pilots of a C-17, which is like one of those really big airplanes you can play catch football. Actually, people were playing football.
They're
in the
fucking
belly.
huge.
Huge. There's like a whole workstation. Like it's a huge plane. And we got to go up in the cockpit and everything because there's no security issue because we're all there.
Because they'll kill you if you try to fuck.
Right. Everyone, there's
try some
like,
shit, see what fucking happens.
There probably was like 10 of us on the talent side, probably another 6 or 7 handlers from the USO, probably about 10 like legitimate military, and then maybe about 20 military guards.
Wow.
So there's a pack of us traveling around, including like the chairman and everybody.
A plane that fits like 5,000 people, by the way.
I mean, huge.
That was just
plane.
25 people.
Yeah.
That's on a plane.
And we're just like running around, and I went to go up in the cockpit, and the pilot was this 21-year-old chick. 21, dude.
Damn.
She looks so young. I was like, do you have your license? 21's from Pennsylvania.
Fuck.
And she had like a male co-pilot. She was like texting her friends. I'm like, yo, you need to pay attention to
She's
this.
like, about to land, LOL.
TYL.
What are you doing later?
BRB. Just going in Afghanistan right quick.
You forget that's how young a lot of the troops are. They're quote unquote kids to us because when you're young, you see the troops and you just think these are just grown old adults.
You think they're grown men and grown women.
And they are grown people. It's just they're just so young on the scale.
So
You're like,
young.
Fuck, these are young kids.
I mean, I'd have to say from all the troops that we met, the average age is like early 20s.
Yeah, 23, 24 is kind of what they
Absolutely.
say, yeah.
Besides like, the generals and
Well, the higher ups who've been around there for a decade.
People who've been there forever.
But they were there when they were. I'm saying they started
Yeah.
there, and I commend the fuck out of them. I'm not. I don't need to get on a huge kick, but for every jagoff that has something like negative to say about any of that stuff, I'm always like, are you gonna go? Are you gonna go fucking do that
Are you gonna
shit?
volunteer?
You gonna fucking do that, dude?
Yeah, you're gonna
step
leave
up
your
and do that
family
shit?
and
Yeah.
your children, your wife and your
No.
husband,
No.
your dog.
No.
For
No, you're like
forever.
You like your Keurig and you like your fucking morning walks with your pup.
And you
so
don't
shut
want
the
to
fuck
think
up.
about the sacrifice that it comes with. And like honestly, before I did the tours, I knew a little bit, but I had no idea. Like we were able to spend some time with some of the troops after the shows and just hearing their stories, hearing where they came from, why they got into the military. Some of them are like total, it's a career move. Some of them, their family, it's just been 3-4 generations of it.
Right.
It's really interesting to see people who choose to defend the country for a job.
It's fucking wild.
It's wild because it's not just a job that becomes their whole life.
Yep.
And a lot of them can't get out of it. They come back into society and we have no, system or no reacclimation really for them to fully get back in. It's almost like coming out of prison in a sense.
Yeah.
As far as like the mentality, it's a hard adjustment.
Totally. That's why a lot of people want to go back to prison. Who've been people that go to prison for a long, long time. They're so uncomfortable that they're like, I don't know, the inside's kind of fucking chill.
Yeah, the inside is kind of chill. I know when the meals come in.
Yeah.
I know
when
outside
to eat,
world
when
is
to play,
chaos.
when to hang. Yeah.
It is wild.
It is. Well, I mean, we do the same kind of bullshit. We have the idea that we've decided we're going to entertain people for the rest of our lives, and we sacrifice our mental health and integrity
Yep.
to do it. I mean, look, you put up...
And spending time with family.
Yes, we sacrifice that kind of stuff. Obviously, it's nowhere near what military does, but I just think like everyone does make their own little sacrifice if you really care about what you're doing. A lot of people take jobs and they just work jobs that they kind of have to do, and it's like, whatever, fuck it.
Right. They don't want to challenge. They're just like, all right, this is what I
fuck
do.
it. And that's,
I'm clocking in,
that's
clocking
fine
out.
if you're like, I just want to, I work to live, I don't live to work. A lot of people
and we
are like
need
that.
those people. That's a
Totally.
functioning part of
Fuck
society.
yeah. But we do things like you make me laugh. You put up videos. I don't know how. I want to know how this started. You put up
God.
videos of the horse head in your shower on your Instagram, and it makes every time I'm like, I know it's coming, but I'm still gonna laugh at it.
I know it's
I know it's
been a hot
coming.
minute. I bought more masks.
I bought more masks. That's the name of your next album. I bought more masks.
I got high and went on Amazon because I've used, I got my unicorn mask, my my Yoda, and my Trump mask.
That's right, the Trump one. That was the last one.
And
I saw.
I put the Trump mask on. Some people thought it was my face.
What?
Is
your face? Do
do
you
people-
look like? Are you Trump?
Am I Trump?
You're Trump.
In the morning.
You're Trump in the
Until
morning.
like 11 a.m.
Really? Someone thought that was your face?
So a few, not someone, multiple people were like, oh, you have a rash? Do you have a rash?
God.
It's a Trump mask.
Here's the first thing I do to that. Block.
So I had
Think
to
I
buy
look like
more
fucking
masks.
Trump? Yeah, you had to buy more.
Yeah.
Don't tell us what it is because I want to be surprised.
I
by
won't
the-
tell you what
How did
it
that start?
is.
What was the impetus for you? Like, you were just like, this is funny to me.
Yeah, I just like I was thinking about because I was singing in the shower. Some like old
Yeah.
school hip hop was on, and I was dancing. Do you ever dance in the shower?
What?
Just, like
That's
sing.
all what do I do in the shower?
Yeah, exactly. Like you let it
All I do
out.
is I yell, I sing, I talk, I yell at ideas.
Cry.
I don't ever cry in the shower.
Really?
I cry. I don't cry often. I wish I cried more. I've said that before. I wish I fucking could cry.
When's the last time
I'm
you
going
cried?
to cry class at UCLA Monday, Wednesday, Friday. Learning how to cry. Yeah. Learning how to cry. Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
Who teaches that?
Actually, we teach ourselves.
Is it just you? Do you go alone?
I just go sit in a room for about an hour and a half. And I pay $10,000 a month to do it.
I'm sure it's a good investment.
It's working.
in those tear ducts.
It's work. I've had one little drop and then
that
I
was
lick
sweat. That was sweat.
it. Learning how to cry. Yeah. I wish I could cry, but I can't. In the shower, mostly I'm talking out loud, singing, dancing, or I'm going through a bit. If I
Yep.
find a good bit, and then I'll have to write on the glass. I write on the glass.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I write something on the glass so as soon as I get out, I can look at it and I can put it in my phone.
That's smart. Yeah. I think of a lot of
wanna
ideas in the
phone.
shower.
I just want to put my phone in there. I want the phones to be completely waterproof.
Yeah, why aren't they?
They're as close as they say they can be, but dude, they should be to a point when it's like, you can leave this in the fucking tub for a month, it'll still work. You know what I mean? Like, at some point, it should be so beyond
should
waterproof.
be.
It should just be like, yeah,
Seriously.
do it, fuck it. No, it doesn't matter.
No, because then that's the one thing they're not going to make money off of if you drop. Everyone drops it. How many times have you been like, well, probably not for you because your dude is different, but like when you go to the bathroom and your phone's in your back pocket.
That's not true. Because I put my phone in my back pocket sometimes and
Yeah.
I've dropped it. I've pulled up my pants and it's flown out. If I'm taking a shitski doodles, it's thrown right out.
shitski doodles.
I took a shitski doodles at the airport at and what was I in like Atlanta? Right out of my back pants pocket. Right in there.
Like in the shit water?
Landed on a turd.
Did
Landed
you grab it?
on a turd. I did, and I didn't put it in rice. I wanted something more powerful.
What'd you put it in?
Noodles. I put it in noodles.
Like a nice soba?
Soba noodles. I thought rice, Asian noodles, close enough. Threw it in some noodles. Did not do the job.
Do you crap anywhere?
Yeah, for sure. If I have to
do
shit, I
too.
have to
I'm
shit.
not. I'm an
I'm
equal
not shy about the
opportunity
shit.
crapper.
Yeah.
I go anywhere.
I'm more likely to shit anywhere in public than I am at your house. I'm scared of it somebody
Really?
else's house.
Yeah, because you know.
I'm at your place.
Then you're really putting them at risk.
Mm-hmm.
You know what? One bad flush, and then you got to have that awkward moment where you're like, I just ruined your life.
I ruined your life.
There's
and mine.
a floater.
I ruined both of our lives.
There's an orca in your toilet, and I can't be held responsible. I'm gonna leave, and I'm gonna let you deal with that. Did you ever have to ask for a plunger at
Oh my
somebody's
God.
house?
Yes, I have at a house party.
No,
Mm-hmm.
you fucker.
Yeah, I had to ask for a plunger because I
Did you lay a baby wildebeest in there?
My stomach was so upset I had to take a Dukers, and I went, and oh my God. I did a courtesy flush too. I did a halfie. Didn't matter.
People who don't courtesy flush,
Shame.
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 Shame. Shame.
Shame.
Shame. It's for real. What are you doing?
I courtesy flush for myself.
You should.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't want to sit on that.
No, absolutely. I don't want those vapors in my gentle butt skin.
Yes, in your beautiful, gentle
My
butt skin.
beautiful baby cherubic butt skin.
I don't want all that up there. I don't want all that heat lines. You know what I mean? I imagine there's
Heat lines.
some kind of waves
Hi,
coming off.
DVD title number 3.
Heat lines.
Heat lines coming at you this summer. Yeah,
We've got 19 different lines of what we're going
I know. It's my favorite thing to
call
do
our
to title
albums.
things.
Have you been running around a lot on the road, or what are you doing lately? What's going on?
I did fun Miami shows. Yo, have you been to Key West?
No.
It's
have I been
magical.
No, I've never been to Key West.
Key West is magical.
Is it?
It is. It feels like a different country. Like the way it's a pure island town.
Yeah.
Very gay friendly, very clean.
Right.
And
Florida itself, South Florida is very gay friendly.
South Florida is very gay friendly.
Yeah,
and
in
there's
general.
street cock, kind of like Tampa.
Oh, street cocks.
Street cocks.
There's cocks everywhere in the streets.
Cocks
That's
everywhere
exactly
in the
right.
street.
Yes.
Not dudes.
Not dudes.
Cocks.
There's
Actual
cocks.
roosters.
Tampa's the worst. There's roosters on every
Ybor
corner.
City. They're
Yeah.
they're janky.
Yeah.
They're you gotta do a rooster looks like he's been through the system. He's got like half a beak and he's got like a tattoo
He's
on
got
the
a couple
remaining.
of face tattoos.
Yeah, and
Yeah.
he's got like one fucking janky feather and he's
Mm-hmm.
like, hey, what's going on? Is it? I don't know why he's Mexican,
Yeah,
but
why
he's
is he
like
Mexican?
I don't know. He just had like that vibe.
Maybe he was.
He was eating a churro.
Oh, that's why. That makes perfect
Those are
sense.
so good.
A rooster drinking a horchata. You're like, that's a Mexican rooster. There's no doubt.
A rooster
That's a
drinking
Mexican rooster.
horchata. That's a great image.
There's roosters all over the Keys too.
Yeah, they're all
Really?
over.
That's so weird.
It's such a cool place. There's like whatchamacallit, Hemingway's house.
Oh yes, that I
Really
know.
old school like naval bases, stuff where like they were talking about like the Bay of Pigs and things where like JFK was meeting and
Wow.
talking about wars.
Did you
and
take a tour? You took a tour?
I
from
just
someone?
walked around. I smoked a blunt. and
Smoke a
just
blunt.
Took
Wow.
my
Do you
own
go by
tour.
yourself, or do you take somebody on the road?
It depends. That weekend I went alone, but I usually will. Like my friend Marty Caproni will come on the road with me.
Marty
a lot.
Caproni.
Marty Caproni. Yeah. He actually loves you. He's a big fan of you.
I love Marty Caproni. I'll say it back to you.
He's
I just
got a
thought
great
that name
club.
is phenomenal.
Yeah, he's got.
Marty
You should do his
Caproni.
club. In,
What's his club?
In Western Mass. It's what the fuck is it? Loft
called?
Comedy Club.
Comedy Loft. Is that what it's called?
Chicopee.
Chicopee?
Yeah,
That's the name
you
of
would
the town?
love it. Chicopee, Massachusetts.
How far is it away from like Boston or a big city?
Maybe 2 hours drive.
West Mass.
Yep.
Yeah, okay.
It's a great little town. But yeah, he comes on the road with me a lot as protection because I'm a chick. It's different. You're a dude. You don't have to worry about
Right. No. I agree. You definitely you need not more. Everybody needs somebody more for companionship and also for you don't want to be alone ever. Like
No one really wants to be like.
No.
You want space,
yes,
but you want to know that you can go, babe. And they're gonna go, huh? You're like, all right, just stay in the fucking other room.
I just need you, and if I need you, I need you. Okay.
I need to smell you. Babe? Can you just quaff? Can I get a quick leg quaff, babe?
Now you
just-
sniff the air like my dog.
yeah.
To make sure they're
You just want.
see if they're over there.
Nobody really wants to be alone. But
Being alone on the
he's-
road is very tough. Being
It's
alone in
tough.
general is tough.
But don't you find also like aside from the fact of the humanistic need of companionship and some sort of friendship, don't you feel like having somebody on the road also helps your creativity, helps
Oh my
your
God.
performance?
It's my favorite thing in the world to be with someone to joke about a bit or to get loose before shows, or it just kind of like that vibe puts you in the right mind space.
Yeah.
You get to a place of like you're more comfortable with friends and you just feel like more of the comic that you really are. When you're alone at the beginning of your career, you feel like you're
like, I'm gonna
who am I? I'm not
fucking
funny.
leave.
I suck.
Yep.
I should go home. This
There's
is
been
garbage.
so many times where I walked in the hotel, I'm like, I don't want to be here.
Yeah. Yes, dude.
So depressed.
Yeah, it sucks. It
How
really
is it
sucks.
like being on the road with Rogan?
The best thing in the world.
Is it? I'm sure he's great.
We have
I
the
love
most
him.
fun. It's a really creative. It's a creative,
Give and
universe
take,
he's
yeah.
created where we just kind of like talk shit. We have fun. We go do fun shit. We see the city and
Does he
then
get out
also-
and explore?
a little bit? We try a little.
gotta
bit.
be hard.
It's tough for him.
Yeah.
we have to be pretty sneaky. He's
Yeah.
too famous.
He is too famous, and he's also like he respects his anonymity and he likes his space.
Yeah, he doesn't
And I
wanna be
respect
around
that
too many
about
people.
him. Yeah, because
Yeah,
you have to
because-
preserve and especially when you're at that level, you have to preserve your energy and
Yeah.
your like soul for stage.
Yeah, you become like
Why am I the only one drinking this whiskey?
I have. What do you mean? I
Okay.
have another sip. Drinking Buffalo Trace's delicious whiskey that's sponsoring the episode.
Honestly, it tastes like a
They're
dessert.
They're
It's
phenomenal.
delicious.
They're
It's
phenomenal.
really delicious.
It's good shit, man.
Thank you, Buffalo Trace.
It's the only bourbon with balls. And look at that right on the. See it? You see the buffalo?
Oh my God, there's a nut. Why does he only have one nut? Is the other one on? Oh, maybe it's
he had
swinging.
cancer a couple of years ago. He got it removed. No, but it's fun. It's fun to go on the road because it's so much fun with friends, and it's because you just get to joke around the whole time, and it makes the experience of when you do get on stage loose. You feel like you're home.
Yeah.
Because when you're here in LA or in New York, wherever we are, your community is the one that makes you feel the most comfortable.
Yeah,
and when
it
you're
is.
out of the state or out of your comfort zone, you're kind of like, fuck, I don't know. Like, is this joke even funny? You check yourself down.
You
for
really
no reason.
do.
For no reason.
How is it different being on the road with someone like Rogan as opposed to like, bringing a feature or just like a regular weekend for you? Like, do you feel more pressure?
I feel, no, when I'm with him, it actually feels like it's no pressure at all.
Yeah.
Like, I feel like that's the most comfortable time I am on stage. I
That's
probably
great.
do the best when I'm in those positions because it's his show.
Yeah. But it's
know-
also a testament to him and like your friendship. And
Totally. Yeah.
He's a very supportive
He is.
person to his friends.
You can't, with all the people that you can name in his circle that have kind of had their own rise, and it's because of the support of him and the
his
community.
empire,
Yeah,
his universe,
his empire.
the Joe Rogan. Who would he be in Star Wars? Would he be Chewbacca? I think he'd be an amalgamation of all the characters in one.
Yeah.
Including Darth Vader. There's
Yes.
a little Darth Vader.
And I'd be Jabba the Hutt for sure. Just
Jabba
sloughing
Yo,
around town.
I just want to be Jabba the Hutt too. Just
chill,
fucking
eat.
pure gluttony. Pure, just all the sins in one body.
Yeah.
Just
eating.
fornicating.
What's your guilty food? What's the food that do you
Mac and cheese, grilled cheese, pizza.
Are you vegetarian?
Kinda.
Yeah, kind of, right?
Yeah, like I'm not strict about it, but I get grossed out. I get in these like shifts of getting grossed out by meat, and I'm in one of those shifts right now.
It just goes through waves.
Yeah.
But is there a moment when you're like, gotta have a steak?
Yep.
Yeah.
And I grab a cow and
You eat the cow?
I right out of his belly.
Oh my God.
Take
That's
a bite.
really fucked up.
Yeah, I just sometimes, it's like that thing, like you're, that lightning bolt that shoots through your eye socket,
Mm-hmm.
that like ferocious hunger for meat. It's probably because I'm just deficient in a mineral or vitamin that I can get
iron
from
or
a
something
plant.
like that. Yeah.
Iron, whatever it is, amino acid, whatever.
Sometimes
the
you
hell it
need
is.
super high levels of protein. It depends on what your body is going through.
Yeah, and like the whole protein thing, I think is just it seems like BS to
You
me.
need a good amount of protein, but you don't. But you can get it from a lot of different places.
Right, and like plants essentially produce the amino acids, which are the byproduct of the protein once our body breaks it down.
Yep.
It's like they're dudes who are like bodybuilders who are vegans, but being a vegan, man, that's just
Exhausting.
I don't want to hear it.
Yeah.
If anything that somebody does where they're boasting about it, bro, I don't fucking care.
I don't care.
I don't care if you're born again or you haven't eaten a fucking burger.
Doesn't matter.
Shut up.
Shut up. I gotta go.
How are you to people?
Yeah.
Are you a good person?
Are you nice?
You could be a born again vegan and murder bitches. I'm serious.
Seriously.
It's
They find out most serial killers are like born again.
was it Manson
Yeah.
like a vegan?
Yeah, Manson. I heard. Yeah, Manson was a pescatarian. I don't know. A lot of people don't know that, but only fish. He was okay with fish.
Pescatarian.
Wouldn't that be crazy to find
And
out?
a Pentecostal.
Yeah, oddly enough, and really did serve his church well.
He did. He served his church very well.
What we find out as we get older in this life that like some of the most pristine people tend to be some of the most fucking filthy pieces of shit on earth.
Hypocrisy's loud.
So the people that yell the loudest tend to be the ones who have the most issues,
Dude,
right? He
always.
who throws the first stone.
Yes.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, absolutely.
It's like, why are you throwing
what are you
stones?
talking so much for?
What's going on back there? Are
Let's
you
take
good?
off some of your clothes and see what kind of scars we got.
Yeah.
There's some scars in that
That's
body.
why I don't care how people live. And we have a lot of friends, like Glazer is
I just saw her
I think
last
she's a
night.
vegan. No, vegetarian or vegan. She's one of the two.
Is
I
she?
think she's vegan.
Yeah. She got vegan energy.
Whitney, a lot of people that are heavy with animals now that,
Yep.
that they are so adamant about it. And it's good. It's good for them to preach their beliefs. I'm cool with it, but I don't want to ever feel bad for doing what I do. That's
Yeah,
my thing.
and it's like
Don't make me feel bad.
don't
You
make me
can
feel
do
bad
your
for having
thing.
a burger. Don't make me feel bad for saying Jesus Christ. Don't
That
make me feel
that
bad
I-
for saying
hey.
Jesus Christ when I bite out of the
That
burger.
I will not tolerate. JC is my hero, and you take that back right now. You say, I'm sorry into the microphone. Say, I'm sorry, JC.
I'm sorry, JC.
That's right. Thank you.
JC is my hero.
JC's my hero.
It's so funny because I was just thinking about that too. Like,
What would Jesus do, by the way? Today, what do you think Jesus would do?
smoke a blunt and laugh.
Yep, he probably
Like,
would.
what are
because
you
guys are out of
doing?
control. You guys really
This is what
fucked
you
this
did?
up. You fucked this up.
I did this in 7 days and y'all are doing this? Or was no, God did it in 7 days.
Yeah,
but like,
it's his
still.
dad or whatever.
Yeah, he's basically like
He's a trust
an
fund
heir.
kid.
He's
Jesus like, my fucking dad
He's
built
a robber
this?
baron, let's be honest.
My dad fucking built this in like 7 days. You guys have been fucking around it.
God
hit
is a
that blunt.
robber baron.
Jesus, where are you headed today? I'm going to Dan Bilzerian's house and throwing a fucking rager.
Yeah, we're just gonna hang out. Did you see all the chicks
Bunch
he
of
hangs out
bitches,
with?
bro.
Have you heard of Guns and Hoes, bro?
That's my shit, dog. That's why I fucking came back. It'd be so funny if Jesus did come back in 2019. If this,
is there another rapture happening?
Yeah, for sure. Well, for sure, we're done. We're definitely done.
Okay,
for
cool.
it. But I think we're building something wonderful to make it happen. I think
an ark.
Yeah, I think we are. Well, don't tell everyone. Where
Oh, they're not all allowed.
They're definitely building a spaceship for rich people to go to Mars for sure.
Do you think so?
A 100. Well, how could they not be? You don't think there's an escape plan for the wealthy?
I don't know, but I don't know.
You think they're going to die with poor people? That's disgusting.
I just don't know if wealthy people. I mean, wealth doesn't always indicate like
intelligence.
Yeah,
doesn't matter. They pay people to do things for them.
Yeah, it's true.
You know what I mean? Like, I can't see another fucking like Ashton Kutcher ad about another investment he has, and it's like
it'd be a cool like sci-fi movie if the wealth did do that. Like, say they succeeded in that task.
Yeah.
Of like building the spaceship, finding the habitable planet, flying, travel,
Mars,
landing on Mars, and they get there, and there's a species there that helps them acclimate and then fucking destroys them. So then it's just like some modest dude, maybe some like contractor, like some dude who worked in on Earth, flew there, built his town because he knew that the rich people were going to come.
Yeah.
And then he annihilated all the rich people, and then it's just chill. Then we don't have all these rich assholes running around. And it's just broke bitches chilling in flip-flops.
This is how we kill the rich.
This is science.
This is science.
This is pure science.
It would be cool. It would be cool if somebody could trick. Oh my God, this reminds me. A long time ago, there was a pitch. There was like a prank show pitch, because after I did Punk'd, like I was helping produce all these different like prank shows, and there was a pitch where they were going to take a bunch of these people who wanted to be celebrities, wanted to be reality stars, and put them on a commercialized private jet. So it's a private jet. It's a commercial airplane, but it's been privatized, right? So like how the NBA has commercial jets.
Yep.
And they're they're on this luxury plane, and they want to fly them to a quote unquote remote location, but it's really just like 50 miles north of LA. They just circle in the air for 5 or 6 hours or whatever. So they have no idea what part of the quote unquote Earth they're from, and they've manufactured this crazy little place. I don't know if they ended up shooting it.
God, that's really funny.
Isn't that
and then you
crazy?
make them think that they're on this like special.
Yep.
And then you really get to see how crazy people are.
That's right.
Where they're like, probably sipping their champagne, like, yeah, I deserve to be an elite.
Right. Meanwhile, it's Bakersfield.
It's Modesto.
It's Modesto. They just have no idea where the fuck they are. But they wanted to create this world. I don't know if they ever did that, but I thought that was brilliant. I was
That's
like, wow.
a great idea.
It just fucks with the natural psychology of like of the elite of an elite.
It's like a caste system.
Yeah, it's like I'm supposed to be in this private place, but really it's like you're no better than anybody.
You're no better
else.
than anybody.
No.
Have you seen commercials for Eric Andre's new?
I helped write some of that.
Oh, dude, it looks so
we did.
fucking good.
I was in the writers' room for some of the rewrites for Andre's new movie. Eric Andre's got a new movie coming out.
Oh, it's a movie. That's right.
Yeah,
it looks epic. It's kind of like Jackass-ish.
It's like what Bad Grandpa was.
Right, Bad Grandpa.
So it dances in the world of reality-based scripted. It's a scripted film.
Right.
But the fucked up shit he does is it's real. It's all live.
Is the goal like? Is he sort of like, is it a reflection of societal stuff? Is there a goal?
The storyline is, there's a goal. The storyline is for him and Rel, Lil Rel Howery,
Yep.
And his sister is Tiffany Haddish.
Yep.
And it's for them to get across the country. They have a goal to get across the country, almost in the same vein of how Dumb and Dumber was a road trip comedy.
Right.
That's basically what it is.
It looks great.
Yeah,
it looks so entertaining.
Eric is my boy. I fucking love Andre so much. And so he asked if I could come fuck around for a little bit on that movie when they were doing some of the reshoots. And I was like, of course. And some of the shit they pull in there, I wish I could give some away, but fuck
no, you can't.
me. Fuck me, it's fun.
It
like
looks
some of the
like,
shit is absurdly funny.
It looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. I've always liked Eric Andre because he's like, he's such a risk taker. He doesn't give a fuck. Do you remember when he threw up on the red carpet in front of Amy Schumer?
Yep.
When she was getting her glamour shots?
Yeah, it was hilarious.
It was one of was I there? I think I was there. It was one of my most favorite moments.
Yeah.
In like celebrity history.
Because here's the irony, he doesn't take anything serious, and because this game is fake, all this shit is a joke, why are we even really giving any weight to anything?
I know, and why are we such dicks to each other?
It's so fake. It's all bullshit. It's all like, we're
right?
supposed to be having fun. The whole point is to having fun. So he has fun, and then what happens? The industry rewards his fun. He's in fucking Lion King.
He is?
He's one
what
of the
voice?
I think he's...
That's amazing.
Wait, what is he? Now I'm trying to think of which one he is.
He's got to be maybe Jafar's. Maybe Jafar, not Jafar.
Scar?
Scar?
No, he's not Scar.
Didn't Scar have like a little cohort?
Well,
I don't know why I would imagine.
The hyenas.
Oh, he could be a good hyena. Yeah, you got to figure out which one he is.
But he's one of those guys where he's gone against it so often.
Yes.
That now it's kind of like, now it's
all coming back.
Dividends, yeah.
Yep.
Here, the Lion King.
That's right. That's what I've always loved about him.
Azizi. Yeah, he plays
I can't wait
Azizi.
to watch that, man. That looks so good.
Rafiki's John Connie, Seth Rogen is Pumbaa, Donald Glover's Simba, Keegan-Michael Key is Kamari, Chiwetel Ejiofor is Scar,
oh, wow.
James Earl Jones is Mufasa. I mean, come on. Billy Eichner is Timon, Amy Sedaris.
Billy Eichner.
Fuck me. I mean, so
It's
many.
such a great cast.
John Oliver is Zazu. I know. Where's my name and your name? Why the fuck are we not in this fucking
Can
movie?
it at least be a chinchilla? Shit. Don't you got a peacock you need someone to voice?
I could have been a hyena. I could have been one of those, you know?
Yeah. I could see you doing voiceover work. Yeah.
Yeah, you know, I've tried voiceover work about 10 times, and every time I get like, I sniff the fart. I get so close, and then they're like, we got Daniel Day-Lewis to do it. They always get like someone mega famous. Yeah.
It's either between Cheeto Santino or Daniel Day.
Actually, I think I've lost twice to what's his name? What's the dude that like the freak out dude that everybody loves?
Billy Crystal.
Why can't I think his? No, he's really young.
Adam Devine.
What's wrong with me? No, not Adam Devine. I'm so bad, dude. I'm so bad with celebrities.
Oh, I'm
I
terrible.
just know nobody. They should put me on
terrible.
I should do an e-pop culture show because I would know fucking nobody. I know nobody.
Who are you thinking of? It's always between you and who?
What?
What's he look like?
Cute. That's the other thing.
How young is he? Is he really young? Logan Paul.
Shia LaBeouf.
Shia LaBeouf.
I feel like he's gotten two different voice things that I was gonna do.
Really?
Yes, it's so annoying to
Dude,
me.
when are you gonna do movies? You're ready to be a leading man.
Can't do movies.
Why not?
I called Hollywood and they said, fuck off. They were like, no way.
They did?
No way. They said, no way.
Did you call
They said,
them?
until your hair isn't orange. I said, this is natural. Like I can. They said, fuck off, Ginger. So I said, I'm going to start my own fucking podcast. Fuck it. No, you know, I want to do film. There's no, I started the
Who
Whiskey
made this
Ginger.
for you?
This guy, Starlin Gear. Rick is his name. He's fucking incredible.
It's beautiful.
This is handmade, dude.
Wow.
Hand fucking made.
It looks like it's from Middle Earth.
It is from Middle Earth. He lives in Middle Earth.
I believe, is this you or is this him?
Well, that's me.
I bet you his soul is in there and he's keeping an eye on you.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah, I bet you that's a camera.
That's kind of tight.
Yeah.
Because I jerk off in this room.
Aggressively right into the camera.
Yeah, I just stare. I record myself jerking off. And I give myself notes. You could be better. That stroke wasn't that good.
Speaking of jerking off, how do you feel about Louis C.K. and all the clusterfest?
He's coming back, baby.
Yeah.
Not a Clusterfest, at Skankfest.
Skankfest, that's right.
Yeah, listen, dude. I was talking to Rogan about it. I think here's the deal.
Yep.
I think I've said this too many times. If people are willing to pay to see Louis and fans are willing to pay for him to come back, then that has to exist.
Yeah.
If you don't like Louis and you don't want to support him,
don't go.
Don't. I'm so sick of hearing people yell about it, and it's like, of course, it's this all-male pig universe. And it's like, look, dude. First of all, there's a million women that were there at Skankfest that were very supportive of what was going on. If people want to pay, they can pay and go watch him. I'm so tired of hearing people like, you don't get to shut someone down because you disagree with things about their life, their past, their present. That's not how the world works.
No, it's not how the world works.
You just don't support them.
Right.
It's that fucking, hey, you know how you don't like it that fucking Chick-fil-A
doesn't like gays?
Okay, well then don't fucking eat a Chick-fil-A.
I don't eat a Chick-fil-A.
Right, unless you're
I'm not yelling.
Unless you are promoting hate and like that preacher in Knoxville, Tennessee. Have you seen that video?
Yes.
Fuck me. He like Leviticus, he was like kill all sodomites and homosexuals and look,
crazy.
If you're imploring people to go murder and to go do harm to other human beings because of they're different than you, then I think you're a piece of shit and
you should burn alive.
We should really we should remove you.
Yeah.
But if you're just you make a choice in life to be different than other people and they don't agree with you, like the Chick-fil-A, like they don't choose to support gay communities. That is their right. I'm not saying I agree with them, but also don't fucking support Chick-fil-A if you don't believe in
That's
that.
how you shut them down.
Just don't
Just
support
don't
people.
support them.
Yeah. And if you want to support Louis, go support him. I'm so tired of people like telling me who I'm supposed to care about because I'm like, dude, you fucking
what are your secrets? It's back to this
yes.
thing.
What are you
It's
what
back
have you
to the
got?
loud
Also
chatty thing.
at this point, I'm so ready to just move forward and make better progress as people in other moves than for me to harp on arguments with people about why they think Louis shouldn't be allowed to perform. I think it's just at this point.
Eventually he's going to perform. We knew this was going to happen.
Sure.
And also, let's just talk about like accountability on both sides of that scenario. Adult women being accountable for the decisions and where they put themselves.
Sure.
And men being accountable for maybe some abuse or some pain or trauma they're not dealing with that could manifest itself in
Sure.
an abusive manner.
Yeah.
those two things exist.
There's a lot going on.
There's a lot going on.
And my biggest thing is, instead of all that bullshit, go see and support people that you love, like Jessimae fucking Peluso and Andrew James Santino.
Come see us,
in whatever town that we're going to. Come support the comedy that you really want, that you care about. Instead of wasting your time. That's what I say about negativity in general now, like on the internet, because it sparks so much.
Yep.
Stop wasting your time talking shit and support the things you like. Think about how much easier it is.
Things you like.
Just to be like, you know what, I love this. You know what, I don't love that, and I'm just going to remove that from my life.
Right, and see how many opportunities open up for you.
Yep.
The more you bitch, that's just your realm. That's the realm you're going to be in. That's your space.
The happiest people I know are the people that focus on what makes them feel good.
Yep.
What makes you happy? What makes you the happiest? What do you think is the thing that you're like, you know what really makes Jessimae smile is this thing?
Being with my family.
Awesome.
Yep.
And you use that as I need to make a conscious effort to get around my family because they make me feel the most me.
Yep.
Yeah, and I think people should do that more often. I'm the same way.
How about you?
I love my fucking family.
Yeah.
I dream of going back to Chicago.
Don't you love making do you have brothers and sisters?
I got a little sister, yeah.
Making her laugh, is it?
She makes me laugh more than I make her laugh. I'm sort of, she's way funnier than me.
How old
Sometimes
is
I'm
she?
surprised. 27.
7.
Well, because I was like 26, 27.
27.
She'll be I think she'll be 27 and all. But no, she was born in the 90s. I don't know anymore.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? What's the difference?
Oh my God.
Who knows? Yeah,
we peaked in the 90s.
But what do you mean? I peaked in 89. I was out. When 90 hit, I was like, fuck, I got to wrap this up. Bag up those Jinko jeans. I got to go home. Can I get my Perry Ellis sweater, please? I got to get out of here.
Ask somebody to get my Charlotte Hornets starter jacket.
Yeah, please. Can you bag that up, please?
Can you get my Surge and my Charlotte Hornets starter?
Let me take my Jolt Cola and I got to get out of here, man.
Jolt.
Do you remember Jolt?
Get my box of Bugles? Yeah. I got to go.
You got my Bukes? You got my Dunks? You got my Dunkaroos? Give me my Dunkaroos and bag them up. I got to get the fuck out of here.
I got to skedaddle here.
That's so funny.
I'm going roller skating.
That's our whole youth. She's hysterical. She has a wonderful sense of humor. I think we're all that way. That my mom we all kind of talk shit. We joke around.
Yeah.
I yell at my mother and I call my mom at work and she always has someone like in her office.
What does she do?
And I'm always like, and she's always like, oh babe, I got to call you back. And like, I don't give a shit who's in your office. You kick them out now. And they can always hear. And they're laughing. And my mom is like, come on, I have to go. And I go, this is some shit, dude. You're not my mom anymore. How about you're not my fucking mom anymore? How does that sound? She loves it.
What does she do?
She laughs. She loves it. She knows that she has such a light sense of humor about that stuff. Because that's the kind of stuff that my mom loves.
That makes me laugh.
My fake anger, she loves that shit.
Is she a doctor?
No. Not even remotely close. My mom is
psychiatrist?
Not so smart. No, she's not so smart. No, she's great. She runs marketing for this major property management company in Chicago. They own all the high rises. That's where I used to live when I was a kid in high rises.
In a high rise, that's strange.
I lived in a few different ones. 23rd floor. It was cool.
So you had to ride the elevator, go to like a yard or
no, my mother
park?
Would throw me out the window. To get down
yeah,
to the first
it's
floor.
smart. Yeah, just touch you out.
Just
parachute,
yeah.
free base, figure it out. That's probably why you're so well rounded now. You've been humbled by.
I'm not round.
concrete.
Okay, I'm skinny, and I don't need you to talk about my weight for the 15th time on this podcast. Well-rounded. Well-rounded is like a sly way to make fun of someone's weight. You're well-rounded as a person. My grandfather used to do that. He used to make fun of people's weights, and it was so mean, but like under his breath, but just enough that maybe they heard him.
Yeah.
He was mean, but funny. A fat guy would walk by, and he'd be like, I bet you he never skips a meal.
That sounds like shit my dad would say.
Or he'd walk past a fat person, and he would go, he'd be like, I bet you he knows a good place to eat, huh? Should we ask him? I was like, oh my God, Grandpa.
I love it. I think grandparents should be like that. Like,
yeah, they have to. They have to be. Your dad was like that. He was like
my dad. Like we'd drive. If we were driving and there was a woman walking on the street who had big boobs, he'd go, "Oh, geez, look at the good joggers on her." What's a good jogger?
What's a good jogger?
A good jogger.
It's actually they should be something that should be called like a bad jogger because they're really hard to jog with big tits.
Very hard to jog with
bag
tits.
jogger.
Yeah, you could knock yourself out.
There's a woman here that jogs in the neighborhood with big goobs, and goobs means gooby boobs because they're like gushy, you know.
Yeah.
And man, they slap around so much. I yell ow as she runs by. Her tits are flopping everywhere. I go ow, 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 ow. She does. She runs here all in the neighborhood.
As you're standing shirtless holding a cup of coffee.
Just waving at her. Like Forrest Gump. That's my favorite wave, Forrest Gump.
Oh my God, that's such a great movie.
She runs to the neighborhood and she's a skinny woman.
Big good joggers.
Big good joggers.
My dad was always saying
big
that.
good joggers.
Look at the good joggers.
What's the funniest moment that you remember with your dad? Like Did you have like a most memorable moment with your father?
There's so many. I mean, one that just stuck out in my mind is we went to this Japanese restaurant in Syracuse, New York, which is not a place you want to get sushi.
Yeah, what the fuck are you doing?
I know. Yeah, you know where you get good sushi? Upstate New
You know
York.
who got good fish? Syracuse. Really? Okay.
We were in there. My dad had never eaten sushi before. This is like years ago. Actually, I was dating Giannis Pappas at the time, and Giannis was with me.
Okay.
And so I'm trying to like help my dad eat the sushi, and I grab the whole scoop of wasabi.
Oh,
and I told him it was sushi, and I fed it to him, like the whole scoop. And his face, he was like, that's not too bad. Holy shit. And he started to sweat from his face, and he called me a rotten bastard.
You are a rotten bastard. He's right.
Like, you're a rotten bastard. He
bastard.
was sweating from his face. Giannis was laughing so hard. And then on the way out, my dad, he was always going for the laugh.
Yeah.
He always wanted to make people laugh. He was the most like warm-hearted bigot to be funny. Like he didn't think or believe or really have a racist bone in his body, but he would say racist jokes to be funny.
Racial. I'd like to say racial.
Racial jokes, yeah.
Because your dad didn't hate other races.
No, he didn't hate other
So if you're not a
races.
racist, then I think you're making a racial joke.
A racial joke.
Racial, right.
So we were on the way out of the Japanese restaurant, and there were bamboo stalks that were decorated, and he stuck his face in between them and shouted out towards the restaurant of patrons eating, "This is for Pearl Harbor."
Oh my
I'll never
forget. I'll never forget Pearl Harbor. My God.
Like he wasn't in Pearl Harbor.
Everyone that's eating is like, what the fuck
who
does this
is
have
that?
to do
It was
with
like
Pearl
noon.
Harbor? And your dad, you're like, you didn't, that's not.
That's not.
Also, there was a bunch of Mexicans working there anyway. They're like, what the fuck does that have to do?
What's Pearl
Harbor?
Is that a place down? Is that another place we can go
Is that a competitive restaurant?
Should we go there?
Is that a competing restaurant? I don't want to be taken down.
Yeah, he was a lot of fun.
But he was the one that you got the humor from, huh?
Oh yeah. I mean, my mom's very sarcastic and sardonic and like wry and witty, and my dad was like goofy.
So yeah,
wild,
he's the goofy side of you.
Goofy.
He's
physical.
the shower. Horse head shower and Minotaur head shower.
Yeah.
And then your mom is the snarky.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's the one with the
She's
comments.
the snappy shit.
Yeah,
like,
she just says
back up,
something. You're
bitch.
like, did I just get offended by her?
Did I just get burnt?
Yeah, did Nancy just burn me in the
Did
kitchen?
Nan just fry me up?
With her glass of boxed wine. Just saying.
Is that what she
says?
says?
She'll like zing you with something, then she'll go, just saying.
That's what a mom does. A mom will sling some shit at you that kind of like stings a little bit too much, and you're like, Mom. And then she's like, fucking deal with it, bitch.
Yeah, you're just like, oh.
She's like, I've lived 1,000 lives. Deal with it, you fucking pussy. Are you on the road right now? Are you traveling? Are you going back out? Do you have dates? What's going on?
I'm actually off the road for the next 3 weeks.
Good.
I'm so excited.
Good.
But then I'll be at JFL for all the nasty shows.
I'll be at JFL too.
Yes.
What are you going? 24, 25, 26? Or
16. I'm the whole time.
You're the whole time. Fuck. Well, then maybe I'm going to do a Whiskey Ginger live there, and I'm going to have a bunch of people come and go.
Yes.
So if you're there.
I'm going to do Sharp Tongue, so maybe we can swap it. Yeah.
I would love to do that.
Come on the Sharp Tongue podcast.
Well, go to what? Go to Jessimaepeluso.com or what's
Jessimae.com.
Jessimae.com.
Yep. On
And
Twitter,
then-
I'm at Queefy May.
Yeah, Queefy that's so wonderful to me. Because people don't know, before comedy, you were a queef queen.
I queef.
The tri-state queef queen.
Yeah, that it's a championship that I'm still holding. No one has taken it.
Do you still have the queef belt?
I still have the belt. Yeah,
And
no
the
one's
belt,
queefed
and
more
the belt,
than
as
me.
everybody knows, it's just a crotchless panties.
Yeah, and there's actually we've added a feature to it.
Oh.
Just a gentle curtain.
Oh, a little curtain in
Just
front
a
of
little coochie curtain.
So it flops
just
in the wind?
it shows the queef a little bit more effectively.
Right.
A little
'Cause
billowing.
you can't really see a queef,
You can't
I
see a
guess.
queef. It's air. So we decided, with my set builders to just do a little queef curtain.
The queef curtain. Go check out Queefame, the queef curtain.
And the Sharp Tongue podcast.
And the Sharp Tongue podcast. Check that shit out.
Yeah.
We're going to be hopefully linking up in Montreal just for laughs.
I would love to.
'Cause I think
Let's go
that'd be
get some
fun as fuck.
poutine. Let's go
some
take over
poutine,
that
bitch.
city.
We'll
Hell
go
yeah.
steal a cop's horse. I love that.
A cop.
Well, we can steal a cop. We'll steal a Canadian cop. They'll go, we'll go, get the
sorry.
fuck over here.
Oh, sorry.
Oh, I got to go, I guess, They're stealing me.
They'll apologize to. Oh, sorry.
Radio to base, I'm getting stolen, They're fucking stealing me. So now I guess I'm with these fellas, Check out Sharp Tongue Podcast. Everything Jessimae. I'll put all that shit in the description. AndrewSantino.com for all the good jazz. I love you very much.
I love you. Thanks
Cheers
for the
once
day
again.
whiskey.
Yeah, baby.
Buffalo balls.
That's buffalo balls aren't in here.
Okay.
It is buffalo piss though.
In here, we pour whisk, 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 whisk.
You were that that creature in the ginger beard?
Sturdy and ginger.
Like vampires,